Greetings viewers, it's Derek here. I got to replace a wheel stud on a Kia Forte here. As you can see, wheel stud is broken there. Gonna go ahead and take the tire off, get that stud out, get the replacement back in. Gonna have to take the brake caliper off here and take these Phillips head screws out to get the get the rotor off here. I'm going to have to drill that screw out right there. Screws is put in there to locate the drum or rotor right there. So I'm gonna have to drill that one out because it's starting to strip out and I can't get it in there too tight. It's in there too tight and it's not breaking free like the other one did. So I'm gonna have to drill it out. Alright viewers, got the screw out. Had to drill the hole out. We'll drill the screw out right here. You see it right there. I had to drill that out. Like I said, it was on there too tight, so I had to drill it out, get the screw out so I can continue on replacing this stud right here. Release the emergency brake here so I can get that. off. Seized on there. I'm gonna have to break that seal. Finally got that rotor drum combo off. Now I got to get this wheel stud out. Get this wheel stud out. Man, look like I might have to take the brake drum take these linings off to get some clearance to get that new stud in and this old one out. Should be able to get the old one out. It's a matter of getting the new one in. I'm gonna see if I can do it without taking these brake linings off. That's more than what I wanted to do. So hopefully I can get it out. As you can see, I got the wheel stud out with the proper persuasion, but I got it out. I'm gonna run up to the parts store here, go get a replacement, and see if I can get this in without having to take these shoes off. See you when I get back. All right, viewers, got the wheel stud back in here. The proper way to do it is to use a air hammer or hammer it in, but to do that I would have to take this whole assembly apart and look like might have a bearing or something pressed in there. I don't know, but that's a little bit more involved than what I want to do. So what I'm gonna do is use the wheel nut to pull that stud through. I hit it with a little PB blaster there on the hole and on the stud, so that less, minimize the friction. So yeah, fun times. But I'm almost done though, almost done. So this shouldn't take long here. Got it pulled through a little bit there. Got the wheel stub pulled through. Let me show you here. You see I got it through. It's even with the others. Now using the impact wrench, be careful, because you don't want to over torque it and break it, and then you're starting all over, doing the project all over again. So all right, got that put back in. I'm not going to bore you with the rest of putting the drum back on, putting the wheel back on, but all in all, not a bad job. Took me about an hour. I think the challenging part was to get the drum off. It has those two little screws that secures the drum rotor to the hub here. That was the challenging part. Then also getting the drum off this hub right here. It was rusted on. Had to use a piece of wood and a hammer to beat it from the back side. You don't want to use a hammer on your rotor, because it'll mar it up and cause premature brake wear.